What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Now guys, I know today's going to be a fun episode because you absolutely love it when I bash companies that I like. And one of those companies is Rolex, okay? Seiko, Rolex, two of my most favorite watch manufacturers of all time. And today we're going to be focusing on Rolex and 5 of their terribly ugly watches that I wish never saw the light of day. It's 4:47 p.m. Let's get down to business. Alright, so first up on the Rolex ugly list is the Rolex Chile Prince. Now guys, way back when in Rolex's history, they did make some really nice, really elegant, really simple Rolex Princes. Again, rectangular watches. I'm a sucker for rectangular watches. Al Capone even wore a Rolex Prince. But his was actually pretty lovely. Of course, I'm not going to be speaking badly on Al Capone's watch. I don't want his demon to come haunt me. You're talking about my watch! He's from Chicago though, so I don't know. He's a mafioso, so I gave him a New York accent. I'm walking here! But guys, just Google the original Rolex Princes. I'm gonna throw some pictures up here. Well, my editor is. I don't do anything on this channel. I'm just, look at this. Picture, a picture, a picture, a picture. I don't even have to do anything. I don't even know what these pictures are now. They could be anything. But the original Rolex Princes, again, were very simple, elegant, rectangular watches. The current ones, what the heck is that? I kind of understand what Rolex was doing. Like, it's kind of rectangular. It has a dial and a sub-dial. They're trying to pay homage to the original Rolex Prince. This Chile Prince looks like it came out of Nordstrom Rack. And I'm not trying to talk trash about Nordstrom Rack, okay? You can find some really good deals at Nordstrom Rack. I found some really nice Timberland hiking boots there for 60 bucks. You know what else I found? I found a North Face soft shell jacket in XXL, which fits me perfectly. All right, originally should have been 250 bucks. I got it for like 50. So some amazing deals at Nordstrom Rack. No, I'm not trying to be mean to Nordstrom Rack. I'm just trying to say I wouldn't buy my watches there. But let's get back to topic, okay? This Rolex Chile Prince looks like it could have been a slot machine if Kmart made slot machines. It's just ugly. It's gaudy. It's not elegant. It's not simple. It's just disgusting. Let's move on. Actually, really quick, you know what? Upon thinking about what I just said, GP actually made a slot machine watch, but that watch looks way better than this Chile Kmart slot machine watch. Okay, now moving on, for real. All right, next up on the Rolex ugly list is the Rolex King Midas. Now guys, this watch is admittedly hideous, but I would love to own one. Okay, I would actually love to own this watch. This watch was famously worn by John Wayne, the Duke, and if it's good enough for that badass, then it's good enough for me, Pilgrim. That's my John Wayne impression. Okay, so the next watch on the Rolex ugly list is the Rolex Chile Danaus. Now guys, I could fill up numerous episodes just complaining about various ugly Rolex Chilenis. There are so many ugly Rolexes that they've released under the Chile line that you could find one online, you could see one in person, and you could just assume it's a fake watch with, the Rolex logo slapped onto it. You'll come to find that a lot of these are authentic, just no one knows anything about them and they're just terribly hideous. Now this Rolex Chile Danaus is in fact authentic, it just looks like a really gaudy roulette table. Now again, there's slot machines with the Rolex Chile Prince and there's roulette tables with the Rolex Chile Danaus. We could have a whole casino filled with just ugly Rolexes. And speaking of casinos, I'm willing to bet this Danaus didn't sell well. Now guys, I'm sure most of you out there have picked up a kind of theme here. I really don't like Rolexes that aren't fitted with oyster cases, but fear not, we're gonna finish up this episode with 2 ugly Rolexes that do in fact have oyster cases. The Rolex Daytona Rainbow. Now I know for a fact I'm gonna get some pushback on this because a lot of you out there have told me you like this Daytona. I just can't take it seriously. But I get it, okay, this is kind of the ultimate stunt on you watch, right? You're gonna wear it when you just wanna stunt on everyone. Like, you have so much money, nothing really matters. You have a solid gold Rolex Daytona that you just want to throw some fruity pebbles on. Why not? Nothing matters. I'm a stunt on you. I'm a stunt on you. I'm a stunt man. Again, I know a lot of people think this is really cool, but I will never take it seriously as a Rolex. It's just a bit too much for me. All right, and speaking of watches that are a little bit too much for me, the GMT Master 2 Pepsi White Gold, reference number 126719 BLRO Meteorite Dial. Now guys, just a quick funny story. When pictures of this watch were kind of leaked right before Baselworld 2019, everyone in the watch world was like, this has to be a rumor. There's no way that this is actually actually a watch Rolex is gonna come out with. This has to be just a photoshopped rumor. People are trying to build hype right before Baselworld. Because again, no one really wants a Rolex white gold Pepsi with a meteorite dial. And then once Baselworld started and we saw confirmed pictures of this white gold, white dial, meteorite, Pepsi, whatever you want to call it, people were like, wow, we still don't want this watch though. And listen, okay, other people in the watch community were fawning over this watch and they were like, wow, so interesting. But it's not because this is an actually good looking watch. It's just because people were excited Rolex was trying something risky and new. And for me personally, it's on the ugly list because I want this meteorite dial fad to just die out already. I do not like it. It's too busy. It's just kind of ugly. And Rolex, you're known for solid sports watches. You don't need to do this kind of micro brand BS. I don't like it. So guys, I'm sure some of you agreed with some of my picks and I'm sure a lot of you disagreed with some of my picks, but I want you to make your own list, okay? Leave me a comment in the comment section. List 5 ugly Rolexes you wish never saw the light of day. All right guys, and there you have it, my 5 ugly Rolexes, but as always, I want to hear from you. And if you want to support this channel, if you enjoyed yourself today, go ahead, click the link in the description below and shop at the Time Teller shop. I got watches, watch straps, watch winders, watch toolkits even, truly the one-stop shop for the watch collector like you. So what are you waiting for? Click that link and help me out. And if you're new here, if this is your first time joining us here at the Time Teller channel, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by, but let's go ahead and make this a little bit more official. Go ahead, click that subscribe button. It takes 1 second, helps me out a ton, and while you're at it, you can go ahead and click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of the Time Teller. There's just so much more awesome content on the way, and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time, I just tell it. Real quick, if you enjoyed this episode, then do not worry, the fun doesn't need to stop here. Check out these recommended episodes that are going to be popping up on the screen anytime now. Also, take a moment, check out my brand new channel, the Time Away channel. It's where I talk about everything outside of the watch world, some of my other collections, some of my other hobbies. And if you're not interested in any of that, don't worry, just stay right here and I will see you right here. Because I never leave. I am trapped inside of this camera.